A Morningstar study, we talked about all of these things that are really not related to just putting money into an investment and watching it grow when it comes to financial independence. A Morningstar study took 5 separate issues related to making good financial decisions and compared how do-it-yourself investors typically react to the issue as opposed to those following the suggestions of a financial advisor. So the study evaluated these 5 things: allocating clients' total assets, income planning and account decisions, retirement planning, product options, leveraging tax advantages through allocation and withdrawal strategies, and considering expected retirement expenses. And the study concluded that the methods recommended by advisors could boost clients' retirement accounts by 22.6% over the methods of a do-it-yourself investor.
Oh, but those financial advisors, they're really expensive, and I'm going to save some money by doing this, and I'll figure this out.
They're not anywhere near 22.6%.
That's right. That was my point. That's an astounding number. That's obviously an independent study by Morningstar, which is an independent third-party mutual fund rating service. They study all kinds of things, retirement and investment-wise. But you have worked really hard to accumulate money, and I think one of the most critical things, if you kind of go down that list, Scott, some of that does apply to the accumulation years, but the game really does change when you get ready to retire. And that's why here at GenWealth, we focus on the ready to retire process, because there's a lot involved in that. It's not as easy, Tim, as just throwing money at something and building it up and then taking it out as you need it as time goes on, because all the rules change when you retire.
Absolutely. And you have to have a plan. And I think that, if you set goals and you write your goals down, there's definitely studies out there that show that you're much more likely to reach that goal if you write them down. And what we do for our clients is we put a plan together. It's on paper, on purpose. It's really built around you. Each one's going to be individually developed because, you may have accumulated $500,000, but we may have someone else that accumulated $2 million, but you may need $5,000 a month in income and someone else $8 million, or $8,000 a month. So it really varies based on your specific situation, what your plan is going to look like. And we're going to develop that based on your wants, your needs, your desires, and then we're going to lay that out on purpose on paper, and we're going to be able to walk you through that retirement process. We're going to be there along every step of the way, whether that's turning on Social Security for you, your spouse, whatever that looks like. And we're also going to look at the tax situation and make sure that we can minimize taxes as much as we can for you. So really, meeting with an advisor, we're going to be covering a lot of things that change on a regular basis, and being able to keep up with it, that's what we do each and every day.
Tim, you mentioned something about taxes. Guys, there is no greater expense, I don't think, in retirement than taxes. If you think about what you spend on food, clothing, transportation, now cumulatively, obviously, you spend more on those things, but any individual thing compared to taxes is the biggest ticket. And one of the things that a lot of people think erroneously is that they just feel like, okay, I just need to be sure that I pay what I need to pay, and I don't have to pay the IRS when April 15th comes, and I'm good. Or if I get a refund, I'm good. That's not necessarily the case. Some forward-looking tax planning can literally save you thousands and thousands of dollars in taxes over the extent of your lifetime, particularly in retirement, because in retirement, you don't have a lot of deductions. You may have kids that qualify as tax deductions. You may have a house mortgage that you can take the interest off. Whatever the case may be, you don't have a lot of that when you retire. So you need to be mindful of tax planning, and that is a big value add that an advisor can help in regard to getting toward that 22% improvement in a client's account.